some of them go all across at least our districts and show people there are Democrats out there with enough guts and run an office. I live in East Daviess County, a little bit community called Marksville. We have a small restaurant, they used to call it the beer joint, but they let it open for families now. A small little grocery store that has one gas pump and a church and a school. And mostly Republican. They weren't until a few years ago, and Republicans kept calling us baby voters, and it's a strong Catholic community. So, and I've lived there for 42 years. I married my husband. The way I'm gonna leave that hill is to get a divorce. I've done that once. Didn't like it, not gonna do that again. He's been in his family for 3 generations. Hopefully our grandson can buy it. But the economy, the way the country's going down, he won't be able to afford it. And some big corporation will take it over. That's wrong. My main focus is wages. Benefits. People are not getting any kind of retirement. They expect us to work until we're 70, 75 years old. Well, this old broad's gonna be out there working, there's a 25-year-old needs a job. It doesn't make sense. They need insurance. My granddaughter, really little girl, a college graduate, I'm not, she can't get a job. She works for a contracting company. They get benefits. She gets a week's vacation a year. That means on one day she gets an extra paycheck. She doesn't time off. She gets weeks. That's wrong. The other thing I'm really ticked off about is we're called baby killers, and yet babies are getting killed every day by their parents. We had a little 8-month-old that left the hospital with its parents who had already lost 3 children. Taken away from them for abuse. 4 months later, they found that little baby thrown back in the closet. They give that baby to druggies. It had drugs in its system. I think about this every day, this nurse that handed that baby to those parents. That's wrong. That system has to be overhauled completely. We have to work. That's another thing. We talk about families. I have 2 children. I lost one at 16. Something a parent never goes is completely puts over, losing a child. I had 2 stepdaughters. I had 6 grandkids and 4.5 great-grandkids. I have a 5-year-old great-granddaughter who says, "Grandma, you're my best friend. I want a better world than her." That's what we do. We work for our kids, and it's worse and worse every day. The sister site is for women running out of Daviess County. We call ourselves the sister site, and we are committed. We are committed to making things better. One thing I think I've got that I have seen very little of in Frankfurt, Oregon, you see, is common sense. And that's what I want to do, is bring common sense. And I don't go stand up telling white men that that's wrong. I work for you. I work for you. It's the reason I'm running. I'm tired of just handing this job to the Republicans who could care less about me. My campaign is my interview. And I'll interview anytime, anywhere, and tell you what I expect to do, what I want to do, and what I think should be done. You tell me what I need to do. My phone number is on my business card. Call me anytime. Because I am here proudly to stand for the 14th district. Thank you.